There's a mic. There's a screen. There we go. Okay. Picking up from last time. You guys were on the 5th level of the tower. You went from mid floor, worked your way up to not 5th level, 4th level. Sorry. Cleared out the whatever they were, the bat-like creatures. Nabasu from the 5th, like the cupola on top. Smartly dealt with the cult leader and her partner, so Yurgak and Vayok. I think it was Crowley went over and kicked Yurgak down the shaft.
That was so smart.
It worked out like perfectly. That yeah, she wasn't able to. You guys were able to take the two of them separately in a fight. Otherwise, the fight would have been probably way different because they're designed to kind of tag team off each other. Yeah, together both are listed as an extreme encounter, even against your party. You dealt with Vayok, the ghoul Razor Claw helper. Did a bunch of research. Rodolph studied this summoning circle on the ground, and was able to kind of reverse engineer it. And in the process, noticed like, oh yeah, if you summoned anything with this, they'd break out of it almost immediately. This binding circle.
Is there any way to tell if it's been used?
Well, you guys did destroy an earth demon downstairs.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, Rodolph ended up looking through the book collection that was in the tower, and it looks like if y'all were to study this collection of books for like a week, it would essentially give you access to uh, secret eater feats for the ghoul archetype. Which is a big thing for Crowley. Which actually
Cool.
would work out great because if he's going to be moving, anyway, I'm thinking about that stuff for offline. He can be off-screen retraining or researching or whatever.
Locked himself up and is studying.
I'm gonna go grab a soda before we get too far started.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Did that, kind of researched a bunch. Presumably you guys took the head and torso of Yurgak.
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, Crowley's carrying that.
And if no one else is done it, Roger can hang the flags on the outside of the tower.
Yep. Flipping capes around a little bit. Roger's able to jump up the top and do that.
He's just slowly becoming more Grim Reaper and or Moon Knight. And I'm here for it.
I do have a question before you guys leave the tower. Are you guys going back to the 3rd floor and taking off? Or do you want to deal with what's in the bottom? Because the purpose of the banners was to let like the Builders League and to let the rest of the city know, like, hey, this place is safe now. And that the Builders League can come in and clean it out. And there's still that thrumming
should
downstairs.
probably clear out that downstairs.
Yeah, I mean, we should at least tell them that their leader is dead and to get the hell out, even if we don't actually kill them.
Mm-hmm.
We could drop the corpse of that number 2 down the hole, let them find it, or maybe even drop the cultist, the Yorgak's body down there as well before collecting it again, just to send that message. Your boss is dead. You could be next.
The torso-less body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yep.
the bottom half.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Just a
oops.
sign on it that says this was delicious.
Well, we could drop the part we're supposed to bring back to Cortash and then
Mhm.
collect it once that message has been sent. Might be a little roughed up from the drop, but
I was gonna say,
Yeah, I was just about to
what's the
think, like, what
bludgeoning
would
damage to a
Cortesh
corpse?
worry about it being damaged?
Yeah, that might be a problem because
I mean, there's already been a lot
he
of
actually
damage
wants to
inflicted.
use it
Yeah.
for talking and whatever.
I mean, we could do the math and work out what the bludgeoning damage on half a corpse would be. Just the bottom half.
Yeah, there's got to be somebody in this city that can repair a corpse.
I was
Hmm.
thinking just literally kick the bottom half of her body down, just like Nino.
Yeah, and then go
I mean,
down
we could do
after it.
that too, but also like when they can see their boss's face, I think that sends more of a message.
Oh, I mean, but if we kick the bottom half down and then we all go down the elevator and bring it with us, and then we can just be like, here's your fucking boss's disembodied torso and head.
Yeah, that sends the same message and doesn't risk the. I'm going to generously refer to it as loot.
So how
That's kind of what I was
do
thinking.
how do we actually get down though? Because that wasn't clear to me from the
Nope,
maps
nope.
that we saw that there was any way to go down from the 3rd floor.
Wasn't
No,
there a
There's
you
an
have
big
to
ass
elevator.
flight
elevator in the
or
middle of the shaft?
Yeah. There's an elevator between 2 and 3.
Okay,
There we
so
go.
that gets
That's
us
what I
to
thought.
2,
And then there's
and
stairs
then
from 2 to 1.
presumably there are stairs from 2 to 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we could just send the body down on the elevator,
We don't want that.
Yeah, but then what
like,
if
rather
they
than
take
dropping
it?
it. Yeah, yeah. Let's just
I'd
take
like-
it down.
Yeah, I like the kick the bottom half, carry the top half.
Yeah,
Descend like death from above.
yeah.
Yeah, bottom half of Yorgak, and then the whole body of the number 2, whose name escapes me.
Yeah.
Vayok.
Jeremy. That
I
was
don't know if he
close.
ever got his name.
Jeremy.
Yeah, we haven't learned it in character, but
Yeah.
but as for getting down from the 5th floor, I can go ahead and pop that scroll of soft landing for us.
Well, I mean, down from the 4th floor there's the same way you guys got up here. There's like chains you can climb up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's for
Why not
people
just call it a lift?
who can climb and actually
True.
can carry things.
Yeah,
Because
and
I
if
think
you can
going
pass
up
off
you had
landing-
I think it was Crowley like carried Rodolph up.
Rodolph went up on Feldar's back when Feldar flew up there.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Piggyback.
Yeah, I mean, we could just do the same thing again.
Yeah, and that would get you down to 4th or to 3rd rather.
You don't even like if I'm flying, then I can just go down to 2.
Oh, wait, hold on.
You could go all the way down to the 1. That chef goes clear down.
Yeah,
do
but
have a
if
jump
the
spell.
point is to clear them out, we need
Yeah.
to see who's on 2 and 1.
Get you to 4th or to 3rd. I keep saying 4th. 3rd.
Oh, this looks familiar.
Configure. I'm gonna
this
rename
section.
that. Roof.
Oh. I did have a jump spell, but I think my relic leveling up fucked with my spell list.
Yeah.
Oh, oops. Yeah, because I leveled up your relic, but I didn't update your sheets yet. That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah, because you went from like your spell ranks leveled up too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see.
That's
Jump.
fine. I think the only spell I still had prepared was a jump spell.
There you go. Jump.
Oh,
Your jump is now 3rd rank for this purpose.
fuck yeah.
Range. So you can cast it on someone else if you want to at 3rd rank. I'll give you like essentially an automatically prepared jump at 3rd rank. Yeah, but getting down to 3rd. How do you guys want to get down to 2nd? Like I said, kind of looking down, you can still see there's from 3rd looking down. At least those of you with dark vision, you can kind of see down there. There's it looks like there's a few anti-paladins that have kind of like they're looking up, like what's going on up there? What?
Can I take hold of the bottom half of the body?
Yeah, can we do like, I don't know,
Did you guys want
intimidate or
I
something?
was to say, did you want to follow through throwing the bodies down? The remnants of
Oh,
the
yeah.
bodies?
Yeah.
I want to follow through with that, but I want to like specifically aim at them. So sort of step to here, look down, spot one, and go here, catch, and just yeet it at him.
Yeah.
I want to hit that motherfucker with the remains of this motherfucker.
Yeah, and Feldar will yell down, "Your leaders are dead. You best get out before," and I can never remember his name, dude, come
Cortash Kane.
to take care of all of you. Cortash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You best leave before Cortash comes to take care of all of you.
Yeet's body at them.
Yeah, Yeet's body at them.
I really hope there's like an attack roll assigned to that.
Oh, not with that though. Boy.
Oh yeah, I could do that too, huh? Add 2. Submit. Roger, give me what would that be? I'm gonna say it's an athletics checks versus their reflex save. Or their reflex
There we
DC.
go.
One moment while I remember how to character sheet. Athletics. There we go.
39.
Catch this.
Okay. Okay. 5 intimidation. That's versus their will, I think. Well, that will be enough to frighten them, especially combined with the body or the partial torso being thrown at them. Which one? Let me see.
Was their boss wearing recognizable trousers? Oh god, it's the jorts. It was Jeremy.
Oh, that's perfect. One of these got named Overwhelmed Anti-Paladin. Good grief. Improvised weapon. I'll count it as full fall, or basically double fall damage. So full distance fall. Let's see. It's 25 feet up. So 25 points of damage as you yeet this half torso at the guy.
Overwhelmed Google Anti-Paladin.
I think overwhelmed is applicable. Yeah.
I'm not going to argue.
It gives random adjectives like overwhelmed. I was gonna do a D4 to see which one it hit, and then I saw the names. Like, nope, it's that one.
It's hitting that guy. It's hitting the guy with anxiety issues.
Yes. So they're all gonna be frightened. They're all gonna be intimidated, because that's pretty intimidating. Do you guys want to go down and fight them, or let them flee into the city?
I feel like Roger would give them like a whole 6 seconds to make that call before descending.
I'm good with letting them run.
As long as the building is emptied out, I'm not particularly interested in fighting them.
Do this.
Right by the edge as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. Which it also works out perfect because you step up, you say you. So they would all be frightened. Frightened 1. Let's see. Open that door. You guys are on 2. Do. Boo. They're all down to 1. Oh, that works out great. Well, they've all quickly left that floor.
Okay.
You can hear them you can hear a bunch of stuff going on down. It probably echoes up the stairwell a little bit. But once you see them all flee, probably lower that elevator down to 2.
Yep.
And it sounds like they are digging on 1st. Like you can hear stuff getting tossed.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
What can we see looking down?
The pain milker.
Pretty much. Oh, I can do this, huh? Do this. Where'd it go? Party sheet. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, take you guys off there. There we go. Looking down. There's essentially this large contraption on the ground below you, and it's got these ridiculous, just these immense kind of purplish crystals along the walls on the northern half of this octagonal chamber. Jagged crystals are about, each one of them is like 70 feet across, and they go almost to the rafters, 20 feet up. So like 5 feet below you. Even inside the crystals, you can see there's like shadowy, almost humanoid shapes inside the crystals, and they kind of pulse with this flickering light. The cage below you is mostly made out of gray, like these gray metal bars, but along that northern wall, there's like a solid metal section featuring. It's got like a panel with some type of strange machines and hoses running from the machine down to the containment, to this cage. And there's this big old thing inside the cage.
Ooh.
Yeah. And it looks pissed.
Why does that make me think of a Digimon?
Nightmare Digimon? Yeah, a little bit.
Specifically, like the red one from the first episode, the bug that I can't remember the name of. Commentary box?
I mean,
No.
it is very Digimon-esque if you think about it as starting out as a hamster, and then when it evolves, it becomes this.
Quagamon, that was it.
Yep. The floor you
I, ju-
guys
I
are on
just
right
had
now.
I just had some. I sorry to interrupt. I just had some random kid on a bike like stop in my driveway and hit the button on my garage door to where he could get the speaker to let him talk. And he was like, dude, this fucking car is so fucking cool. It's
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks,
for
I
for the
guess.
no for you guys' reference, my race car is currently in the driveway. It's not
Ah,
in storage right now, and it's a full livery, full race car. Like I'll throw a picture of it in the channel, but I just thought it was funny.
The floor you guys are currently on, this level 2. On either side, there's a pair of those long, low, almost cages, like lower pits along the east and west walls. Um, they've been ruined, just like the ones that were upstairs. Like there's these look like they were probably used for beetle pits or beetle pens. There's a few windows kind of along the north wall, so you can see out. And to the south, there's 2 doors. There's one that is currently open and has stairs going down, and then there's a set of double doors next to it. So, double doors, open single door.
uh, I'll I'll just open them. There, done.
Is Night Azul still in that cage?
Oh yeah, yeah, that big demon looking thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to deal with that.
Can we deal
Maybe
with it
not.
while he's in the cage and have like a thing where like we just like power word death?
Yeah.
I'll just cast banishment on it.
Oh, there we go.
It is screaming that like it is essentially in that cage screaming, "Let me out! Let me out!"
Question about banishment and its extra action clause about using an item that is anathema to the creature being banished. Can that can Feldar's ability to make up a vulnerability come into play with, like, say I use a gold piece and Feldar says that's anathema to this demon? Would that qualify?
No, not for anathema.
Okay.
What about if we use
Or not for the purpose of banishment, at least.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But Feldar
Where
could make him
is-
like either an Eldritch Lore or Recall Knowledge.
Yeah, there's something I can do to share. What is it? Share vulnerability? Sympathetic? No, that's not it. There's one where I can give someone else a token, and that lets share weakness. No. That's the one with strikes. There was one with magic that, of course, now I can't find. Paired link? Yeah, like the paired link. I can take a trinket and break it in half, and the ally can cast spells and use. Let's see, on that ally, you can cast spells and use thaumaturge abilities that have a range of touch, and the ally can cast spells that have a range of touch on me.
As long as you're both within 30 feet.
Right. But I was kind of hoping that there'd be some language here that would say essentially like that if I took an object and shared it with Rodolph, and then I did a normal exploit vulnerability, et cetera, then we would both have something like that could kind of turn that shared thing into the anathema. You know what I mean? Because it is a piece of something that we both have a part of,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to just something he's pulled out of his pocket.
Well,
But I mean, that's not within the language of it, but it sort of makes kind of sense to me.
first, Feldar, give me if you're wanting to go down before we deal with this.
Yeah, I'm
This
gonna
other
I'm
room?
gonna exploit vulnerability on
Yeah,
this thing.
let's do that first. Oh, and let me drag one of these up here for you. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Need. There he is. Actor. Owner. I'll put him up here so you can target him. He's big.
Yeah, big boy.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't that big.
I mean, it's 3x3.
Use exploit vulnerability. It's not that great. But, oh, breach defenses? Which thing is that?
Let me see. Okay. Regular success.
Yeah.
So, this thing is. This is an Ognagar. This one specifically looks a little weaker than what you would typically expect for an Ognagar. He's level 11. It's a fiend. It's unholy, and it has the clip off. Those 3 traits.
What is clip off?
Clip off is. It's a family of fiends from the Outer Realms. Their very appearance tends to affect the minds of non-clip-off that view them.
Okay. So, I can choose between using the personal antithesis, which really only helps if I'm actually attacking it, and the breach defenses lets me use like basically negate its cold iron resistance.
Yeah, I was gonna say because it's resistant to mental and physical, except for cold iron.
Right.
Cold iron would work, and I would say for that would probably work if you do something with cold iron for a banishment. That would probably work right off.
Okay, so I'm going to choose breach defenses and tell Rodolph, if you have anything cold iron, I think that'll help you banish it.
Well, I don't have anything cold iron on me, and if I did, if I'm reading the spell correctly,
I do.
it would get burned by the use of the spell.
Add a cost to the spell to give the creature a -2 penalty to its saves. Oh no, that's extra action. Must specifically be a gathered object that is anathema to the creature. Hmm.
Um,
At a cost to that's what it feels like. Yeah, that you're essentially
Um,
vaporizing this whatever you add to it,
Mhm.
kind of material
I
cost.
thought I had some cold iron, and I guess not. Oh, one of my weapons was cold iron. That's what I used.
Mm.
This extra
Yeah, I
bit
was gonna say I've
adds
got
a
some cold
negative
iron
2
too.
penalty to the save, but like it's still a 31 will save. I don't think this thing has the juice to beat me.
Yeah, give it a shot.
So I will get within 30 feet of it,
Okay.
and I will cast banishment on the nasty.
Okay. Are you adding anything? Are you adding anything cold iron to it?
No.
Okay.
I have cold iron we can add.
It would
Is
be
it something
burning
you're
that
willing
cold.
to lose?
Yeah.
Let
Is
me
it just
check.
like a chunk of cold iron,
Yeah.
or is
Like
it like a weapon?
Savath has a
with it?
chunk of cold iron, but then your needle darts would no longer have cold iron.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then we could just buy another chunk of cold
Oh, yeah.
iron. Like
Yeah.
that's not. It's
Yeah,
not.
that's kind of what I was thinking. Like we're in the city, and I haven't been using the needle darts
Mhm.
because
Star
my
knife.
what you call it my star knife is also cold iron. So we can just use the chunk of cold iron, and then I still have cold iron. Like I can pull some off the star knife if I needed it for the needle darts.
Oh yeah, yeah. Cool.
All right. So I'll
Okay.
take that off. All right. Let me see here.
I'm helping.
We'll give it a -2. What type of penalty? Circumstance penalty. Okay. Cold iron. Add.
And would you say that I aided him when I did that exploit vulnerability and shared the info?
Mm,
I mean, I didn't say it ahead, so I get if you say no.
mm.
Can I ask something before we actually do the banishment thing?
No. No more questions. Game over. Yes, you can.
Okay. So you said that this thing was basically screaming, "Let me out! Let me out!"
Mm-hmm.
Can we understand it and communicate with it?
It's screaming telepathically.
Okay. But like, can it understand us if we like just talk back?
Try to talk back.
Because I'm just curious, like, do we know that this thing is hostile, or could like we make it a friend and it gets to be buddy buddy with the bone golem in our pyramid house?
This is
Uh,
a
Please never
fiend from
use
the
the
far
phrase "getting
realms.
buddy buddy with the bone golem" ever again.
If this thing was summoned using the summoning circle up that we found upstairs, we know that summoning circle was worked, and that anything pulled through that is not bound by any deals. So if we let this thing out, it's probably just going to go on a rampage.
yeah, I mean, extraplanar demons are probably a little bit above our pay grade, but you know.
That's a clip off the screen.
Okay,
I like the
I
gurgling.
was just
Yeah.
I was just like thinking out loud. I mean,
Yeah.
we got a
No.
big bad that could be on our side.
Yeah, it's a question worth asking.
Oh, for sure. It also, if it really is 3 by 3, that's kind of big.
Mm-hmm.
It's like looking at a, Great Dane and you have a studio apartment. It's like, can we keep him? Okay, buddy, you're going home.
Oh, yeah. None of you guys speak the language. Like, you can hear it in your head, and it kind of translates. But as far as like what you hear hit your ears is not common. It is not a language any of you speak.
Okay.
Let's see how well it does on this save. You said a DC 31. Well, it's got a plus 20 will save.
Okay.
So regular success on banishment is it resists.
Oh no.
So Rodolph
hate
steps
it.
up and tries to banish it, and even with a -2, it rolled a 15. And because banishment is a 5th rank spell, double that is 10. He's level 11. A success gets bumped up. Banishment has the incapacitation trait, which means if the target level is more than double the rank of the spell, a success or whatever the roll is essentially one step higher.
Ugh.
It's
God, I
a
hate
But-
the
it's a way
incapacitation trait.
it's a way to prevent like save or suck eliminate boss fight spells.
Yeah. It's annoying though.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a
I'm the
balancing
sixth
spell.
guy.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah. Roloff steps up, tries to banish it, and you can see it kind of flickers and then solidifies.
Well, I mean, if it's in the cage,
Mhm.
we should be able to take it on and just kill it, yeah? I mean, we're not going to let it out of the cage.
I mean, it's screaming at us telepathically.
Mhm.
It might still be able to fuck us up from the cage.
Oh, yeah, I'm not saying it can't fight back. I'm just saying at least we're keeping it in one spot, you know? And we can set up flanking and be a little strategic
Mechanical
about it.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
it's going to do something to fuck us up for sure.
Oh, probably. Oh, there's the platform.
Yep.
On the floor, you guys are on. Like I said, you got the two kind of busted
Oh,
up cage
yeah.
beetle pits. A few windows to the north and doors to the south. Feldar went and opened up
So
those doors.
I'm looking in here.
Inside this room, there's you can make out there's a few dusty bunk beds along the walls, and to the south there is this. It's a pretty sturdy looking wooden table, topped with these like 6 metal urns. Each of them are kind of capped with like a wax seal that gives off like a soft violet glow. And in the middle of the room there is a frame of metal bars arranged. It's about 5 feet tall, arranged in like the 7-sided spire. And inside, suspended from chains, is a single orb of glowing violet crystal.
Is it the same color as the crystals that are downstairs?
I think so. Yeah. Or at least
Okay.
similar. Pretty close, yeah.
Esoteric lore check?
Let me see something here.
Why is it my first thought seeing that image is kinky marble?
Yeah,
The world's
let's
largest
see.
ball gag? Like,
Sure, you can give me an esoteric lore.
okay. Oh, there it is.
38. So, This thing is absolutely mechanically a trap.
Ah.
It is a complex magical trap. This is a portal render. It does not look like it's complete, but it's close to being completed. Essentially, this thing is designed to rip a hole into another plane. Like, if they were to complete this thing, that's what it's designed to do. It's the opposite of banishment. This thing specifically,
they were clearly working on like interplanar something.
Even more fun, the description. So this is a sphere of concentrated agony. Agony harvested from a clip-off. And as you step in, like, it kind of pulses with like this violet light, and you can just feel like there's magical energy waving. It's like emitting in waves from this thing, just otherworldly agony. Right now, it's still pretty well contained, but you very much get the sense if you were to mess with this in almost any way, you would probably set it off. This is essentially a magical bomb at this point, because it's not finished. It's barely contained. And it's essentially held together with shoestrings and bubblegum.
The thing downstairs is a clip-off, right? Some variation of a clip-off?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to very carefully skirt around this thing, trying very hard not to touch it.
Yeah, and you can tell, cause like, it's like, okay, and you're kind of like leaning around, like looking at, without being very careful not to touch it. Being in the room, you can kind of, it almost gives you like a mild headache, like that dehydration headache, but it's not enough to physically harm.
But I want to check out these little jars.
Oh yeah, everything else in here, not magical. It seems like those are more reacting to this portal render.
Oh, okay. So I'm just going to carefully walk out and shut the door and say, we can leave that for someone else to deal with.
Leave the magical bomb active. Got it. Okay.
Well, I'm not going to try diffusing it. I mean,
what
isn't
about
there...
me?
Yeah, would you like to tear a hole in reality? I mean, you can, you know, if folks are cool with that, but...
I would advocate for its deactivation, but I quite clearly look like a bad bomb tech, so I'm not doing that.
Yeah, see, I'm assuming there's like a Mechatar, you know, bomb disposal unit or something. You know, people who are very well trained to deal with threats of this type.
I would say with your lore check, again, as well as like meta-wise, you would know this. Not only does this have a DC on certain skills to use it, it has a training level of certain skills. Like, just being trained in a skill is not enough.
Master or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Oh,
yeah. You could try to physically disarm it, or you could try to magically disarm it, and essentially like vent the energy out in a controlled way.
It's funny. I can be very Leroy Jenkins about a lot of things in these kind of games.
But messing with a bomb, on the other hand.
Bombs, just like, no, thank you.
I'm just going to go in the other room and throw my star knife at it and see what happens.
So Fildor will look at the others and say, so, what are we going to do with our friend downstairs?
While that's been happening, Rodolph is hitting the demon with a curse of death.
Excellent.
Curse of Death. All right, let's see here.
I'll be right back.
Because banishment didn't work. Oh, there it is. Curse of Death. Oh, it does not have incapacitation. That's good. Yeah, go ahead and target and cast at it.
Yeah, I've got to refresh my table here.
That does not have the incapacitation trait, so that's good. Let me see.
I hear something that sounds like a herd of Harleys, maybe, but I don't see anything. Do you hear it
Herd
over
of
there on your side?
Harleys.
Yeah, do you hear it?
No. I'm also in the basement, too, so.
I'm upstairs today, so I hear everything.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, it's finally loading in.
Okay. Ooh, sound for Pain Milker.
Or do we finally get to meet the Pain Milker?
Oh, the Pain Milker's the machine itself.
Ah. Travis had alluded to the Pain Milker last night.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really excited to see what that was.
So we've got a weird demon, a device called the Pain Milker, and a marble that clearly has some issues.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck is this place?
I wonder if destroying those crystals would do anything.
I'm sure it would do something.
Yeah, the question is something really terrible. I'm sorry, I missed what the Pain Milker is.
Oh, it's the machine.
Ah,
My nickname in high
it's
school.
gotcha.
What?
All right, character sheet's finally open. Here we go.
Hey! Because you were looking at casting Curse of Death.
Yes.
Regular fail. Fortitude is its highest save.
I was going to say, I
Love
bet
to
the
see it.
fortitude save is pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Can he reach out? I don't know that he can reach out. I'm gonna do this. Sounds like you guys want to try to engage this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, Rudolph wants it dead.
Yeah. You guys are 25 feet up. We'll just pull you guys to this tower, or to this floor. And you guys are all at 25 feet up, so... That way, we can kind of see it, and we can do one of these. Like that. Set everyone in combat. Roll. Nope, not that one. We'll go ahead and do some initiatives.
Okay.
Roger, it is not undead. You know that. It is a demon. Or at least a fiend.
Which is the only reason this curse is working.
Probably. Means I need to do this. Extempore effect. Begin encounter. Yep. Patron wraps a hand around the target's heart. Sees fortitude temporarily on a result. Look at the curse of death, stage 1. Cannot increase. Oh no, it was a failure. Curse of death at stage 1. Okay.
And because it is heightened 1, it takes an extra d6 void damage.
Oh, so 5d6. Okay.
Yes.
Until the encounter ends. There we go. No. Skip, you want Savath, you want to roll initiative?
Yep, give me a sec.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Roger, I guess you guys kind of have a choice. Not engage, I guess, is an option. Or dealing with the magical bomb, or just heading down the stairs to go see what's going on down there, so you can engage this thing directly.
I mean, Roger has basically no range attack.
Mm-hmm.
Or rather, he has one, and then he has to go and pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have this +1 striking composite short bow I picked up.
Yep. You could also just jump down there.
Yeah, that's
Into
what I
the
was going to do.
cage.
Well, it's like a bird cage. It kind of goes up and wraps over. It's hard to make that appearance on a 2D map.
Yep. Yeah. Roger's gonna take the stairs.
Reasonable. Okay.
I could Leroy Jenkins in there. However,
Give me a second here. We're gonna do one of these. I'll pull you here. Nate. Pull to scene. This could be a weird one.
oh god. Okay.
So the dots are the edge of the cage, right? Or are those the whole
Yeah, it's like the
between
bars.
where we are?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, running down the stairs as best I can.
Hold on. $40. Okay. So, this is why it's gonna be weird. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
So, Nate, you're on Tower 2 map. If you go through that door and head down...
Currently cannot move.
There you go. Now you can.
Yeah.
Now it'll jump you down to first floor.
Oh. Oh, hello.
Uh-huh. Let me redo your initiative.
Something you need to tell us, Roger?
Friendos.
There you go. Okay. So Roger went down the stairs in a side where he knew it was dark.
Mm-hmm.
He went down the dark
Mhm.
stairs, and you can still hear people down there. And they're still digging at that door.
Oh, I can't see a fucking thing, can I?
Nope. You know there's at least 2 of them down near you.
Okay, do I have anything? Jesus Christ.
You also know from looking down from above, there's a set of doors like right here.
I'm just
You
trying
have
to think, do I have
torches, right?
anything that will give me a flying? I have torches, I think, but can't exactly hold them and wield the 2 weapons. Unless my weapon starts giving off light, but I don't think it does.
You could just avoid those guys and go right to the door.
I mean, I'd love to, but I can't see.
You know there's a door up there. There's a wall next to you. You kind of feel your way to it.
If nothing
can
else, when it
see
comes
the
around to my
top.
turn, I can throw the ever-burning torch down there.
Yeah,
I can't see where the stairs are.
right here. They were right behind you.
So I'm now on the floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of those, like, walking down the stairs, I imagine, like, okay, it's dark down there. I know there's a door around the corner. So you kind of kept your hand on the wall, walking down to the bottom of the stairs until you felt the end of the wall.
No, I need to see what I'm potentially going to open to the elements. Second action, light a torch. Because I have 5 of them.
You just dig it out. I'll let you dig it out, sure. Held.
That's why I need better goggles.
Uh-huh.
I would just be dropping it because I need both hands for my sight, but
Dropping your, or pulling a torch out and just dropping it.
yeah, so there's a light source on the ground. So I'm assuming the light from the floor above is going to light the next room.
Oh, dim light, I think is 40 on a torch, bright on 20. Animation, torch. Torch.
I'm hoping it's going to light the smaller room. I immediately hate this. Do I see anyone that looks like they've had a large body dropped on their head?
Let me see.
I can see grieving. I can see cynical.
This one. Where'd he go? Name. What did I say his name was? Disturbed? Disheartened?
No, it was
Overwhelmed.
overwhelmed.
That one.
Okay, cool.
They are not in combat yet, so just so you know. Like, they're
guess
not on
Robert's just
initiative. They're too worried about getting out of here.
Fair. Just evening, gents. Don't mind me. Yeah, nah, that's
Excuse
don't
me,
mind me.
excuse me.
Yeah,
Excuse
excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, excuse me.
Pardon me?
Roger's normal, you know.
Action 1, run down the stairs. Action 2, light and drop a torch.
Nod awkwardly but politely. Gentlemen, ladies, variations thereupon. Third action, move to the door.
Okay.
Because they don't let you split move in this one, do they?
Nope.
That's my turn, I guess.
Skip. Saveth, you're upstairs. You hear Roger go down the
Okay.
stairs and curse.
I've just opened up the parachute.
I think I'm gonna move to
Yeah.
see just so if I can see
Mhm.
anything down the stairs because I do have dark vision and I can't see squat right now.
Humans and they lived
So we'll do this.
in the yeah.
Looking down the stairs. We'll do one of these. Turn pathfinding off. There you go.
Oh shit! I didn't realize there was like 20 people in this little room now.
Yeah.
Looking down the stairs, you can see one of those anti-paladins, and like he's to the back, kind of like throwing stuff out of the way, and there's a lit torch down at the bottom of the stairs. There's
And where's Roger at now?
can't see him. He's around the corner somewhere.
Okay. Shit.
Action
I mean,
two.
part of me want like I feel like I should try and attack one of these anti-paladins maybe, but at the same time, maybe like wait until more people get down here so
Now
I
to
don't
clarify,
get
the anti-paladins are fleeing, right?
They're frightened. They're not fleeing. Mechanically, they're just not on combat initiative yet.
Okay.
Right. They're not engaging, so we might as well
Yeah.
deal with the big thing first.
Yeah, they had an opportunity to straight up swing at Roger, and they chose not to.
Yeah, because they're trying to get
yeah,
out of
but
here. Like, you threw their boss's corpse at them.
And then casually strolled past them after doing it.
There's a wall right next to you. That's why you can't move anywhere. You gotta go down one, then over, then up. You can get to like right here.
yeah, I'm trying to. It's just not letting.
Is it giving you a like a move error? Nope, there it goes. Action 1, get all the way down there. Action 2, this is a slightly annoying part. You have to open the door.
You don't need.
And now action 3.
And that's me.
Okay. The door is now open. Roger, you can see in there. There's also a steady thrumming coming from that machine. Just...
Where's the machine?
on that back wall. With the hoses coming from it.
Ah. Oh, I see. That has like cords coming from it.
Yeah.
Oh god, why has it moved? Put it back.
So you can see the machine.
Okay.
Gotcha.
The door just opens. Hi, how's it going?
Rodolph.
I'm going to stay where I am and sustain the curse of death on Big Nasty.
Say you guys are like up here-ish, something like that. I don't know. Wherever you guys were at upstairs, I'm just kind of like moving you out of the way.
Yeah.
I could jump back and forth, but I don't want to. Sustaining the curse. Is that a sustained?
Sustain for up to 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
I'll just cast it again for reference. Or
I suppose it should have taken
think
damage
it-
on a turn, huh?
yeah, 5d6 with stage 1. And I assume that it continues saving for as long as I'm sustaining it.
What it'll do is... I think it has to save on its turn.
Okay, I see.
Curse. Curse is always magical. Effects of this trait can be removed only by effects of specific... Okay. So the damage will apply on its turn, and then it'll make... at the end of its turn, but I'm going to treat it kind of like a persistent damage. It'll make the saves at the end of each turn, and success or failure, it'll go up or down.
Okay, that makes sense.
Just to make that easier? Consistent. It's Curse of Death. Oh yeah, it is sustained, huh? Yeah. So, sustained. Action 2 or 3?
So the curse is 2 actions. For the third...
Sustain is 1
We-
action.
Oh, I thought it was just as many actions as it... Okay.
No, it's only 1 action.
Okay.
You could technically, you could sustain up to 3 spells at a time if you could manage to cast that many.
Okay. That changes things a little bit. For the second action, I think what I want to do is have Hamster... I think it has to be in proximity to the target for this, the familiar flowing script, because I want it to provide flanking for anybody going after the big nasty.
Yeah, it's got to be within range of the thing.
Yeah, so
And
I'll
he's currently upstairs
I'll
with
park-
you.
Yeah, I'll have Hamster go down next to the cage, enacting familiar flowing script, which will be sent out to the chat.
Cast or sustain a hex. And Curse does get a hex trait. How do you tell him to get down? Stairs or jump?
Let's have him jump.
Okay.
He's got 68 points.
I figure. I mean, also this thing is, or like this cage comes up. What did I say it was? 20 feet. I think I said 20 feet.
Sounds right.
So it would have to jump down 10. Which would be half the damage. 5. Okay. And now he's basically on top of the, what you call it.
That'll do. For the third action, let's see. Am I within 30 feet? I'm not within 30 feet of Roger, am I?
No.
Okay.
Because of diagonals, no.
Okay, that makes sense. Is anybody else planning on running down there?
Not
Probably
currently.
Crowley. If you get like, if he knows that there's, now that he can see over there and see that there's like the other guys are down there, he would probably run over there to deal with them.
Okay.
Who's on that side? Okay.
Oh wait, no, that's a focus spell. I don't have any more points. Shoot.
Say that you refocus while you were studying stuff, so you still have 2 focus points.
Oh, okay. That will do then.
Because you guys did do
so
a whole
I'll
bunch
just-
of stuff upstairs.
Yes. In that case, I'll cast a Blood Ward on Crowley. Would it make more sense to give him Undead or Fiend?
Oh.
Because we don't know of any straight up hostiles that plan to engage with us down there that among the ghouls, do we?
Not yet, no. I'd say
Okay.
he's probably going to go after those ghouls, though.
Okay.
He'll be back
So
there.
if I
'cause
know that
this guy's inside of a cage, so he's not going
yeah,
anywhere.
if I know that he's going after ghouls, then I'll give him Blood Ward against the Undead,
Okay.
and that will be Riddle's turn.
Undead. Safe. Okay. He's got a bunch of effects now, too. That brings up Crowley's turn. Let's see. He's got a 29. Oh yeah, he would have raged, huh? What is that? 35. There's half his move.
It kills
29.
me every time how fast he can move.
Yeah, when he's raging, yes.
Yeah.
Five, 30. 5, 40. Gets into there. Good grief.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. 45, 50, 60, 55, 60. He'd get up to there.
Oh, no.
Need to get satiated. Oh, does he just stand guard or? I think he's got an area rage, doesn't he? Terrifying Howl? Yeah. Attempt intimidation checks to demoralize. Here we go. Okay, intimidation. Where is it at? Demoralize checks. Demoralize. So many rolls. I mean, unknown. Oh, there we go. Okay. They are re-frightened now against him. Brings up this guy. Can he reach through the bars? I don't think he can.
They look to be very
Fucking
small.
hope he can't.
It's very big.
What happens for an encounter on this thing? Because it doesn't give me any indication on how he's supposed to engage. Cage's current occupant. Alganar clip off. Okay. Tells me how he is summoned. Yep. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. Because you can't teleport. You guys are 30 feet up. He can do that. Okay, perfect. This will work perfect. Savath, Roger, Crowley. God. Okay, how
Oh, no.
30 feet? Let me see. He's got a thing that's 2 actions that he can do. $30 feet. So just the 3 of you. Can I get a will save, please?
I get a-
God damn it.
I'm not trash at those.
He's like these limbs and flesh is all going to start to kind of squirm and seethe and start to disorient, to writhe and everything.
All that one.
Did I succeed or fail?
I can't tell you that.
Depending on. Oh,
It's up
I
to
wanted
you. You should have hero points now if you want to re-roll
I
it.
do have hero point. That's why I was asking if I succeeded or failed.
Do you want to
You'd have
hero point that? You rolled a 9.
You have to decide before he tells you.
Yeah.
Something goes over there. Like,
I mean, better.
Better.
Success, and Crowley failed.
oh, really?
You don't.
Wouldn't mine be a
have-
critical success because of that one thing? Then
Let me see.
That was madly vague. Because you know that thing.
Right.
No, he has that thing where when you get a certain thing, it goes up a level.
yeah,
If
it's
thing
one of
or
my
thing
one of
happens
my
with
rogue
stuff.
things where like if I get a regular success, it's upgraded to a critical success, or if I get a critical failure, it's upgraded to just a regular failure.
Ah, fair.
I think that's for fortitude.
Oh,
Do Rodolph and Hamster have to make this save?
Rodolph does not. Oh, Hamster would too, huh?
If I'm getting him with Curse of Death with a 30-foot range, then I feel like Rodolph is in getting range.
True. I guess in that case, then Feldar and Rodolph would both have it as well. So yeah, pretty much everyone.
Okay. Alright, so this is a will save.
Oh shit.
The nice thing. This has the incapacitation trait, so you guys are higher level than it is. So whatever you roll, you're automatically 1 step higher.
Oh, phew.
Which is why Rodolph went from a success to a critical success. Savath's 29 is a success, which makes it a critical success. Rogers gets bumped up. Yeah, basically everyone gets bumped up to
We lucked out, man.
at least a regular success. Crowley's becomes a regular success. Everyone else is a crit success, I think. No, Feldar's is a regular success. After bumping up.
Yeah.
That means on a crit success, the creature is unaffected. On a regular success, stupefied 1 for 1 round.
And what does stupefied do?
-1 to your mental stuff.
Ah, okay.
Which, if you're not a caster, isn't the end of the world. Oh, it also gives, I think, a DC 5 flat check if you try to cast any spells.
Ah.
You're also temporarily immune for 1 minute. Everyone is. Yeah, stupefied is your thoughts and instincts are clouded. You take a status penalty to int, wisdom, and charisma rolls and DCs, including saves, spell attacks, DCs, skill checks. If you attempt to cast a spell, it is a DC equal to 5 plus your stupefied value. So it's very painful for spellcasters. It's going to do that as action 1, and action 2, and action 3. It will. Hamster's on the cage. It'll try to bite hamster.
21.
Oh,
That
Jesus.
was one hell of
Oh
a jump.
boy.
Oh, hamster.
4 a lot.
Ow. Ow.
Now we can.
Does hamster even have 54 points?
He has 1 hit point left.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh boy, oh boy. Hamster needs to make a fortitude save. Did you want to try to soak that?
I will cast Face Familiar as a reaction to give him resistance 5.
Okay. I'll add 5 back. He does succeed
wait a minute.
on a. Yeah, how much does that scale up?
Heightened +1, it increases resistance by 2. So
this,
that's 7.
Undo that damage. Redo that damage. 27 damage. Resist all 15. Resist all 12. What? Okay, sure. And is immune to precision damage. Oh, precision, because it was a... I don't know why. I don't know why it doesn't, but okay. 15. That's weird. 15. 49. 39. But still persistent too. Okay. I don't know why it double stacked it. I'm gonna let it go. It does that and that and that. He's got to make fortitude save and succeeds on a success. Nothing happens. Okay. Feldar.
Okay. I think I'm gonna start with intensify vulnerability.
Okay. I'm also gonna turn off the thrumming because, yeah.
Which, let's see, roll a d20 and set the result aside at any time until the start of my next turn. I can use that result for an attack roll. So I
One
guess just
second.
generally roll.
It has to take damage.
Ah, okay.
It takes damage and has to make a fortitude save.
Oh well.
It's no longer cursed.
Oh.
Curse goes down to stage 0, which it ends.
Balls.
Unfortunately. Now you can. You intensify vulnerability.
Ugh. Well,
2.
I'll ignore that. And then I guess I'll just chuck the chakram at him.
Okay. What was the 2 for? You're intensified?
Yeah, the intensify, you roll a d20
Mhm.
and you can, if you want, use that for an attack roll at any point. So
Okay.
the start of your next turn, but it was a shitty roll, so I'm just ignoring it.
Yeah. I mean, it's essentially you give yourself advantage on one attack roll.
Yeah.
You just happen to not roll. That's not an attack roll.
Oh, sorry. That's not an attack roll, and I do that every damn time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Do you want to hero point that?
Yes.
Okay.
There, that's better.
That is just a hit.
Okay, but you know.
I'm gonna hit that damage button. He takes 9.
No,
Why
he
didn't
doesn't.
He should take more, yeah.
Yeah, he should take all 19.
Yeah. Because, let me see.
Because
I
I
see what it
did,
is.
I chose the,
Breach defenses. Yeah.
yeah.
V target.
Was it because we weren't in? No, but breach defenses is shown, like the little icon is showing for me.
I'm gonna do this. Let's see.
Yeah.
Exploit. Use. Go. Use. Come on. My table's catching up. But it wasn't a failure. We're gonna re-roll with higher result.
Because it's applying the stupefied.
Yeah. We're gonna get this to roll right. Did it miss by 1 again?
No, it missed by a whole lot this time. It rolled a 2.
That is higher.
Do you want me to do it again?
Apparently you have to do it because it's not wanting me. It does not want the GM to do this properly.
Okay. Sorry. Oh, wait. Oh, there you go. Breach defenses. Yes.
There we go. Regular success. Perfect.
Okay. So then I'm going to take a second because it's a returning chakram. So
That still doesn't apply.
no, it should
Resistant
take
to 10,
19.
except cold iron. Because you do exploit.
Is it because I'm on a different floor? There was some weird thing that happened last
No.
time.
Exploit vulnerability. X. Because it doesn't know how to handle. I don't know. I'm just gonna do this. -10. There we go.
Okay, fine. So this is attack 2.
That'll miss.
But because of map. Okay,
Yep.
that's my turn.
Understand. Not the way my fellow traditionalists understand. Maxim,
Breach defenses.
Tommy,
Roger, it's your turn. The doors are open. You can see.
There's a shared unity.
You're gonna trust Crowley not to attack me again. Move to here.
Simply who I am now. And exactly what I'm capable of.
And I'm hoping this thing's weak to
Easy.
the lifey stuff. And a Slayer Strike. which, if I remember, is just a double action.
Yeah, 2 actions.
Yeah, but it's just a normal attack roll.
Mhm.
Wing. Oh shit! Didn't target it.
39 is a regular hit.
Really? Damn. Okay. Damage.
Takes 32. He's unaffected by vitality damage.
Oh
It's a living creature. He's not undead.
no, but it is a fiendish creature.
He does not have negative healing.
Technically. That's my turn. He's a demon. He doesn't care about the sun. It's alive.
Savath.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, I am going to wing.
Okay.
There it goes.
That will hit.
So 12 for that. Okay.
Takes all 12. So action 1, action 2. Gonna try to acid splash it. Okay. Map -5. It's a crit miss.
And that's me.
All right. Rodolph, he is effectively
I
broken.
have a feeling I should hold my other 2 hero points for the rest of this
Yeah.
group.
Mm-hmm.
I loathe this creature.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have Hamster skedaddle on out of there. Basically run down the cage to get out of its reach.
Okay.
That'll be the first action. And then my other 2 actions, I will spend casting this motherfucker into time. I've had enough. So it's got to make another fortitude save, which hopefully, all right, 1 success.
It does. On a
So
success,
it'll
he takes half damage.
Yes. Fortunately, it is a fuck ton of damage.
It is. 6th rank spell. I would hope it does. I'll take 3.
What the fuck?
It's mental. And cold iron. He's resist
Right.
10 mental and resist 10 cold iron. Not cold iron,
I
sorry.
hate him.
Resist 10 physical except for cold iron and resist 10 mental.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Wait, but 20, that would still be 24. How does it become 3?
Half damage, half of 27,
Oh,
13
right. Okay.
minus 10,
Yeah.
17. Yeah.
Ugh.
You take the 2, reduce them in half. Yeah. And because it's multiple types, multiple resistances apply.
Gotcha.
I really wanted this thing to get sickened. That's my turn.
Alright. Crowley's turn. Well, he's got a new focus now. Makes this way easier. I was going to stay back and fight those guys, but we'll run up here. One, two. Ah. Oh, he rolled a 4. Reroll the hero point. Does not lose the hero point. Try a second time. 6. Brings up the clip off. Demon guy. Oh, shoot. Almost forgot. Hamster has to roll... oh, good grief. For his damage.
Oh, damn, that's right. Persistent. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And does not recover. Brings up this guy's turn. Demon thing is all kinds of targets around him now. Roger hasn't hit him yet, right? No, Roger did hit him. No, Roger missed him. I think. No, Roger hit him. Okay. We're gonna bite Roger. Not with a 1. And
I
he's gonna...
imagine he gets like to the edge of the cage and those mandible
Yes.
things just go. Wah,
And he's got this big stinger thing, and he's gonna try to reach through and stab at Savath. And narrowly miss. Yay! I guess I'll try one more bite. Crowley. Okay, hold on. He takes no damage because it's not cold iron. He can bleed. He just doesn't take any damage from it.
Okay.
And he succeeds, so he's no longer bleeding. Feldar.
Okay. So do I understand correctly that if I moved this way, there would be the top of the cage? Like that's how Hamster got bit, right? He climbed out onto the top of the cage.
Correct.
Okay. What about jump? Jump says I can go 30 feet in any direction, which I assume also means down.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just jump to the first floor?
Yeah. Take 15 fall damage.
Sure. I'm full health. Oh, but then I'm prone, right?
No.
Okay. So then I'm going to go to move to Roger and hand him a little token saying, hey, this is cold iron. It's going to work against him when you hit him the next time. And that will give Roger
This I-30 does.
I think it's share vulnerability. I
His-
think. Yeah, share weakness.
I'm pretty sure his
So
scythe already
he
does.
can now. Oh no! Shoot, that only works.
His scythe
Void
is already cold
vulnerability.
iron.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just whack it.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Then instead, I'm gonna move. Is this flanking with Crowley? Like the line of
I
the
think so.
shadow goes from this corner to this corner.
Let's see. Stab. Does it get flanking? Does this get flanking? I know what it's doing. I bet it will now. Yep. It's because there was a wall
Okay.
there.
Ah, okay. So, jump, move, attack.
Okay, go ahead and attack.
Do. Oh shoot.
What?
I unfortunately will have to spend an action, drop the Kopesh, or drop the Chakram, draw my Kopesh, and that's my third action.
Ah.
I forgot I was wielding the other thing, but say lovey. I'm down here now.
I mean, you can still stab him with your chakram. It's a.
Oh, you
thrown
can
weapon.
use it as like a handheld weapon too? Oh, I guess you
Yeah.
can. Okay, so then.
It's just not quite as good because you get the +2 and the +1.
Right, right. But I'll miss, so. Okay, well. Next turn I'll do that. And that's 3 actions.
Roger. Are you back yet? I'm guessing that's a no. So we'll delay. Savath.
All right, let's try this again.
$37 is a hit. You will take all 11. A regular hit. Nine. Just rolling low. Also a hit. Even with map. Slowly whittling him down.
And that's me.
This guy's not looking great. Rodolph.
Good.
He's beyond bloodied.
Lovely. Let's see.
You sound
Gonna
muffled.
hit him with a. What's that?
You sound muffled, like you've got something over your mic.
1 second.
Or it's just my. I hope it's not just my headphones.
Is that better?
Is it just my headphones?
No, he sounds
No,
the
I
same
can
to
hear
me
it
too.
too.
Okay. I can hear you, but
Yeah.
it just sounds like you've got like a sock over or something over your mic. Like
yeah, I'm on my
underwater.
phone. It's been doing that to me for like the past week or so.
Ah.
Sometimes disconnecting helps, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not sure.
Well, we'll keep an ear out for it if it gets any better. You're gonna do a thing.
Yes, I am going to cast Void Warp.
Okay. He succeeds.
Damn.
Fortitude is his highest.
Yeah. Yeah, anything else I got, he's going to resist all hell, so.
Yeah. Do you want to give Hamster any directions?
Let's see. No, I think just keeping out of the way. And I think that's going to be Royal's turn.
He'll run down over here. Around the wall.
That'll do.
All right. Now that Roger's back, we'll jump back into initiative. Roger.
I'm gonna go with not doing Slide Strike anymore because that's not getting me anywhere.
Nope. It's great against undead.
No.
Okay
yeah.
against regular people. Or not undead.
British shove is also probably not going to benefit me, so let's just whack it.
Whack. Okay.
Give it a whack.
Whack. Good old whack. That's a miss.
Good old whack. I am going to hero point that because I want to hit it.
Mm-hmm. That's even worse.
that is so much worse.
Yep. Action 2.
I'm just going quickly through all my attacks and abilities because I'm like, I thought I had.
Scythe does have trip, so you could try to trip it.
With a critical miss.
Oh no, it'd be your action 2.
Oh. Wouldn't that also still apply to the map?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it'd be a plus 19? No. 18?
Maybe. Actually, no. I'll Exacting Strike as my second.
Okay.
Because that way, if I miss again, it doesn't activate the map for the first.
That is a hit, though.
Damage. Be stabbied.
He will take 15 points and start to bleed.
Good. He was bleeding from the last one. Is he not
He recovered.
continuing to bleed more?
No, he recovered.
Fucking rude.
You do have a thing on your relic. You haven't had a chance to use it yet because you fight so much undead. You have a reaction called Curse Wound, or Eternal Thirst, or Vengeful Slash.
Oh, yeah.
It uses your reaction, so you wouldn't get it back till next turn. But
so first, once per hour.
Vengeful Thirst. Oh, that's a DC 30 Fortitude. 30?
Yeah.
41.
Curse Wound.
Class DC. Yeah, 30. Will save. He can't restore hit points by damage or from triggering strike.
Not massively beneficial.
Healing. Eternal Thirst gives you 10 HP.
But requires a crit.
Oh, is it on a crit? Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Vengeful Slash is a crit as well.
Yeah, yep, sure is.
Yeah, only Curse Wound would work, and it has to pass a DC 30 will save.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be unable to restore hit points lost by damage.
That DC does go up as you level up too.
Yeah.
Just so
That's not what I'm looking at. I'm more looking at, like, okay, is this thing healing? I don't see it healing. I'll keep my reaction just in case one of these ghouls behind me decides to be rude.
Mm-hmm. Your class DC is 10 plus strength plus your expert, so it's 16.
Yeah. Hit it for a third time. Darp.
Nope, now the
That's
now the
my
22.
turn.
Does exacting only give you the benefit if you fail? Yep, sure does. Brings up Crowley. Crowley is going to antler. That hit because well, even without flanking, it would have hit. Okay. He does not have cold iron, and it's already.
Oh man, I should have. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh,
Claws? We're gonna stick with the antlers. Ah! Nidizu Organar is going to. Who dealt the most damage that turn? Roger. He's gonna try to bite Roger. And miss. By 1. Axes 2 and 3. He's gonna use a thing called Inhale Vitality. Once per day. In a 50-foot cone. This is going to affect nobody.
Why do I feel like it's going to affect nobody in the party?
He doesn't realize that you guys are all have negative healing in some way or another.
oh.
So you can do this big old cone. You do have to make fortitude saves.
Okay.
How about that?
All of us?
No, just the ones in the cone. Savathka, you got a fortitude save. 39. Okay, I gotta roll all these guys.
Why do I feel like this is going to get those other guys to engage us now?
Here's where your resilience comes in. Your 39 was a regular success. That makes it a crit success. Same with Roger. Unfortunately, the other guys all have don't have that. So the overwhelmed one fails. The others regular succeed. So let's see. Inhale vitality. Creatures in the area take 11d6 void damage.
Oh well.
It looks like a good idea to me.
Wait, but the ghouls won't take it either.
Correct.
Yeah, like.
Savath and you guys take none. DC 30 Fortitude save. Creature is fatigued on a failure. So one guy
Yeah.
is fatigued. The overwhelmed guy
One, yeah.
is fatigued.
God, his day is just sucking. He's scared. He's tired.
The Ogrenar becomes quickened 1 for its next round and can use the action only to Strider Strike. Feldar.
Okay.
That poor guy.
Can I do this? Whoops, hold on. Oh, that's right. The walls are there.
Yeah.
The
There's
walls
supposed to
of
be
the
a wall
cave.
there. I deleted the walls so that way you guys could get like
Yeah, so we can see. Then I'll just whack it. Oh, first I'm going to draw the chakram, draw the Kopesh, and then hit it. God.
Swing and a miss.
A swing and a miss. Well,
Action 3?
action 3, yeah. Oh my God.
Missed because of
Okay.
Mend.
Yeah.
Savath. You guys are slowly whittling this guy down. He is under a quarter.
All right. So, where would I have to be more than 30 feet from him?
Out of this room.
Okay.
Like, you'd have to go up a whole floor. That'll hit. 15 damage.
Nice.
Critical hit.
And now he's enfeebled.
Roll damage.
And he should be enfeebled now, too.
Mm-hmm. I say he's not enfeebled because he's dead.
Yay!
He's gonna take 7 points
I'll take it.
and collapse and start to kind of mist away because he's a summoned creature. Action 3? 3. Yeah? Yeah. One more action. It's going to take those guys a minute to actually finish digging through there.
What are they digging at?
There's essentially a big pile of bug bodies and refuse in front of this door. Like, they've managed to make it maybe halfway through this pile.
Oh, Lord Almighty. You know, maybe they should have considered not being hoarders.
Like, have they just considered basic hygiene?
Yeah.
Like, don't pile the big dead bugs in front of the fire exit. It's just basic health and safety. They've clearly not put any thought into. I'm sure the OSHA of this city will be most displeased.
Well, you know, it is a ghoul establishment, so.
I mean, you are members of the ruling party. And these guys have been actively hunting members of, not the party, but...
Yeah, I mean, we could just murder them all.
Could just murder them all.
Or just sit back and watch as they try to do whatever they're doing.
Yeah. Actually, I have a question about about my gloves. One of the things is the dragon breath thing, but
Okay.
it doesn't have a frequency thing that I can see. Like how
Dragon's
often I can
breath.
use it. I'm presuming once a day, but
No, it's 2 actions.
oh, so I can just use it whenever?
Let me see. Relics.
Oh no.
Gifts. That was dragon.
It's the hellfire breath?
Oh, that was fiend. Okay. That's right. Was it fiend?
Hey. So
Breath of Dragons. Diabolic. There it is. Hmm. Hmm.
Because if I could use it, I think
So you could check
now I
magic.
can't remember when I used it. I think I used it against the flying things that were on the 5th floor.
How often can a dragon breath go? Let's see.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, this is a lot of damage for something I can do whenever I feel like it.
We'll say once a day.
Okay,
That feels fair.
that makes sense.
I will say,
Especially since it levels up.
Yeah.
because my relic has Death Gaze and Force Blast to it, and it doesn't have a per day thing to it. But when it upgraded and I got Spirit Blink, it added the once per day thing.
Ah,
So if it
okay.
doesn't have that, I don't think it has that limitation.
Hmm.
That's for your death gaze, right?
Yeah, Death Gaze and Force Blast don't have those limitations. Spirit Blink does.
Yeah, but your death gaze is a lot lower damage. 66 for
Yeah, this is 12d6.
and that keeps going up.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into them.
Okay. Yeah, but once a day, honestly.
Yeah.
For something like that makes sense.
I'm thinking either like once a day or once per hour.
Yeah.
For a breath attack, that once a day feels right, because I think monsters are like a D4 round recovery or something.
Yeah.
Cage has no doors.
no, that is.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do? You just want to sit and watch these guys as they try to dig their way out, or?
How many are
With
there?
the knowledge that I gained from the blueprints of the tower, does it look like the door they're getting out leads outside?
Yeah, it's
into
the main door.
them, or okay, it's just the main door.
Mhm.
Yeah, with that in mind, World is just gonna sit there and glare at them.
Yeah.
I know. God.
If that's the case, then they will. We'll just end the encounter. They'll continue to dig.
Yeah, because we're not digging our way out.
No.
So the other option is to go back upstairs and jump out the window, which I guess we could do, but
So the whole time they're digging, can Roger just intimidate them by just slowly walking forward, dragging the scythe across the ground?
yeah.
I mean, if we leave them there though to keep digging, like does that leave anything negative for us doing this by doing that, or
You're gonna have a bunch of cultist schools that run out into the city.
Oh no, some cultists in a crazy city of the undead.
I mean, they've been preying on members of the various factions.
As have the Bloodlords.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
these
but
are like actively
out of-
hunting and killing and eating members, where like the Bloodlords is just like exploiting them.
And even though their cult leader is dead, they would continue to do that?
That's the thing. This is a handful of minor actors.
Yeah.
If they do get up to anything, it'll take them a while.
Oh yeah.
I mean, presumably on their own, their neighbors know what they've been doing. And if they try it again, someone's going to kill them. Like, if there aren't a ton of them, then nah. Or we
feel
could
like
just
we could
tell our guy, and he would probably take care of them. I mean, they are, at least some of them are ghouls, and therefore under his.
Oh, they're all ghouls. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
I'm of the opinion we don't have to tell Cortex King shit. We cleared up the car. We got his price. That's all he cares about. That's all he needs to know about. Like, ultimately, we don't answer to him.
Anything else you guys want to check while you're in here?
I want to see what's through the door in the southwest.
Based on the blueprints, that goes to the foundry.
Heading
Like the furnace.
It's going to move.
Like over here.
That will have a reach. Yeah.
Why can't you move? Oh, I see why. Free move.
And allowed.
Now you can.
Yay. Knock, knock. The attempt movement collides you with at least one work.
As Skip goes up to the upper floor.
I thought I was going down.
Nope, that's up.
Yeah, I think you need to. Oops. You already opened it. Yep.
So Roger's going to check out this. Like, you get up there, you kind of open the doors, and the heat in this room is intense. That the air is, it's almost choking dry. And there is this 5 foot wide metal grate at floor level that goes all the way around the room. It makes kind of a walkway into a deep pit. And looking down, you can see there are just these gouts of just blistering hot but smokeless fire. And there's a door kind of around the corner that goes somewhere. A little skinny door. That's the one that, what you guys can tell, probably goes to the stairs that went up.
Those are the stairs we saw from outside, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Looking down, that pit goes about 30 feet down, Roger. Its walls are lined with like these spouts that are just constantly filling this chamber with fire.
Can I see anything in the fire? Like, is there anything that survived the heat?
I was trying to get to where he's at, is what I've been trying to figure out how to do.
You have to come in here and then go over there.
Ah, okay.
Southwest. So give me a perception check as you're kind of looking in through this fire.
I am solidly decent at those.
Oh yeah.
For someone without eyes, I see pretty good.
32. Trixie, calm down. In that fire, you can make out there's movement in that fire. Like, it's tough to see at first, but once you start looking, there's going to be movement, and it's going to start to move up towards you. Hold on. Trixie, stop. Good grief, girl.
If Roger points it out to me, like if it's is it something I could do, like either recall knowledge or exploit vulnerability or whatever?
One
Like,
sec.
does it appear to be a creature? Oh,
4 of them.
Bonds.
Quick, exploit vulnerability. Make them weak to fire.
yeah.
If you guys want to roll initiative, please.
Fuck.
These are
Oh, dear.
pyrogeists, and they've taken note of you.
Of course they did. I am sorry. I did not mean to start another fight.
Let's see. I think I want. All damage force, ghost touch, vitality. That's only 5. Personal antithesis is 8. I'll go personal antithesis. Could we just run and close the doors? She says to Roger.
Oh, Roger, you can actually make a recall knowledge check as well. These things are specifically undead. I'll tell you that much. You can make a
Yes,
religion check with a +1.
Oh, I'm alright with those.
If you're master in religion, you can make a +2.
Ooh,
I don't think
but
you're
I'm
master.
not, I'm just trained. Dude, theme god. Didn't like him. Came
37.
back.
So these are pyrogeists.
Pyro guy.
They are level 10. They are unholy, undead, spirit, and incorporeal. 2 things you want to know, Roger.
All right. Okay.
I was at a guess and say ghost touch would be very useful against these things.
They are
Stay.
resist all damage 5 except force, ghost touch, or vitality. Double resistance versus non-magical. That's the only resistance they have, but ghost touch will especially work.
Okay. Good to know in case I need to hand off my other scythe.
I guess it's a good thing I still have the rapier.
And one other thing you
Yeah.
want to know.
I guess, do they have any obvious weaknesses beyond the radiant? Not radiant, vitality?
No weaknesses. Vitality just
Yeah.
bypasses the resistance.
Oh. Alright.
And as these things are spirits, they don't have a land speed, they have a fly speed. I'll give you that.
Yes.
I mean, my impulse is run away.
Reasonable.
Honestly,
you know.
yeah.
I mean, can
And
we
you and-
successfully flee this?
I mean, this is a door that shuts, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
They've got left the room
Can't they
prior.
like open a door?
I mean, if they could open a door, they would have done it already, right? Like, clearly being outside is not something they like.
I mean, if we could just like run away from this one, I feel like that might be the way to go, and then just go talk to Cortesh and get everything, and be like, "Hey,
Yeah. Hey, by the way,
T-dubs.
there's a bomb and some pyroghasts.
Yeah, that's fair.
Plan is to F this, get out.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Let's go apart.
And encounter.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
So, boop.
So do that. Deal with
Hi.
those guys. Stop, Trixie. Jeez. Toggle nav. Take you guys back to Mekatar.
Yeah, didn't
Uh,
not a fan.
Back in the room with the portal render.
Oh, okay.
Is Rudolph able to determine a means of stabilizing it?
Let me pull that up. You're pretty sure, like, it would take you a bit, but you could attempt to give me either an Arcana or Occultism. I think you would have to specifically do Occultism. Let me see. Yeah, you could do an Occultism check to try to essentially vent this thing in a controlled way.
Okay. Double check to see if Hamster can assist me with this. See if this people cooperate. All right, got that.
Nice.
41. So yeah, it'd probably take you about a minute, but you'd be able to vent this, get this thing under control and vented, so it essentially becomes inert.
Lovely. Once it becomes inert, can I take it with me?
It is. Let me see. Let me look.
Ready to obey.
Now that it's inert, you can definitely tell it's essentially an incomplete magical bomb. You can take the physical parts with you, but it no longer has, like, you basically took the batteries out, and they're ethereal batteries, so they're entirely discharged. You would have to get another pain milker and a demon to milk, or find some way to recharge it.
Gotcha.
But you could. Yeah.
After very quick.
Yeah, Rodolph will take the inert bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Inert and
take it
incomplete.
out. Yeah. He might fiddle with that later, but for now, yeah, he just doesn't want anybody else getting their hands on this.
Right.
What was the bang?
That was the sound of a portal render explosion. I wanted to hit the button.
What?
I just wanted to hit the button.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Look, it has been made inert. Bang. Technically, yes. It is no longer explosive.
Rodolph, you're pretty sure you could probably shave off. It's like, not shave off, but like you could fashion out of this thing materials enough to make a greater pendant of the occult.
Good to know.
So we'll do that. Let me drag this over for you. Nope. Inventory. There we go. Because I think you have a regular pendant. This is a greater pendant. Regular pendant of the occult that you have is a +1 item bonus to your occultism. Gives you the guidance cantrip. The greater is a +2 bonus to occult. You still get guidance, and you can cast a 4th level dream message once per day.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's the bigger version. And it's a level 9 item.
We killed a few and got some good
Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, why not?
Yeah.
We'll drop that over there. Oh, and it's a 4th rank dream message. Dream message normally is a 3rd rank spell. Lasts until your daily prep. You can send a message to somebody in their dream, basically anywhere on the planet. It's one way, up to 1 minute. If they're asleep, they receive it instantly. If not, they get it the next time they sleep. So you leave them a voicemail.
Right on.
At 4th rank,
Hypothetical question.
you can target up to 10 creatures you know by name and have met in person. It has to be the same message to all of them. So it's a group voicemail.
how does that work if it's sent to a creature that doesn't sleep like Roger?
I don't know.
Is it when he's knocked unconscious?
I mean, you still have like downtime, recovery time. There's like rest.
There's rest, but not sleep.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't fall unconscious unless,
Roger
bludgeoned.
never receives it, I guess.
Can you imagine Roger dies, goes to the afterlife, and before meeting that bloke again, he just has to play through all the voicemails?
I mean, there's nothing about a skeleton that means you don't have to sleep. Weirdly.
Could have swore it said I don't have to, or can't. Somewhere. Because we joked because Roger claimed the bedroom.
Additionally, while you don't sleep, you do enter a state of quiescence for at least 4 hours a day to recuperate.
That's not sleep, though.
That's pretty close. For mechanical purposes, sure, it is. You enter a state of comatose dormancy.
Just zones the fuck out.
Yeah.
The lights are out, and when the lights are out, Rodolph whispers in Roger's ear.
Yeah.
During which time your undead flesh reknits, recover naturally. Many undead choose to rest when the sun is at its highest. Yeah.
South of the ice.
I think skeletons are like the only undead archetype or heritage that does not have access to advanced undead benefits, which gives dark vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going shopping. I'm getting me some good goggles because I'm not being able to see in the damn dark.
Okay, so the portal render has been disabled. And dismantled. Or at least deactivated.
Baller.
Equipment. What is this? New equipment. There it is. Discharged portal render. What level was it? Ooh, it was level 13 hazard. This thing looks fairly heavy, so we'll call it, what kind of bulk? 6 bulk? 6 bulk sounds good.
I was going to say, how much bulk is like a crystal ball?
It's amazing. Rodolph manages to get it out of its little socket and then immediately it's just like carrying it.
Oh, you're getting just the gem out. Okay. In that case, it's we'll bring it down to like 2.
Oh, he'll take the whole thing. Like whatever goes with the portal render, he will take. He'll just shovel that into the spacious pouch.
I like that. If it's on your person, it's well, it's actually too much to be on your person anyway. Because you can only keep like 2 bulk on you, but the rest has to be in your pack. I don't know,
you weren't upset enough.
How does he look with it?
There we go. There we go. And jam it all into your spacious pouch.
Right.
Okay. That's dealt with. So presumably heading back to put the banners up. I think you guys already put the banners up. Let's see, you guys did. Is it straight back to Cortosh, or is it back to the suite, or what first?
Alex,
Figured the sooner we
I have
discharge our
one
duty,
question.
the better.
Why have they given it jiggle physics?
And also figured that all we
You
really
gotta be
need to
fair.
tell him is
You tongue like a
we clear
whore.
the tower, here is your new puppet, and that's the end of it.
Oh, dropping it back off to him then?
That's what I'm figuring.
Yeah.
Tower of Nodbones, clearing Nodbones.
I know they all have.
Like cricket man one.
That one.
Yeah,
Let's
probably.
see. Characters
Yeah,
proclaim
sure.
the tower under Gibbs' control. Got it. Yep.
Okay, just that realization of she's wearing flight boots.
Oh, I need to give you guys some rep because you guys did put banners
Ooh.
up. Did you bring any bodies out? No,
Not a
you guys,
full
because
one.
you guys didn't hardly
Yeah,
find
we
any.
still found it.
Oh, bodies of like.
Yeah, didn't do either bodies because you guys didn't find any bodies of the celebrants.
Yeah, I
you
mean
bring
there
any
might
of
have been some in the garbage, but yeah.
Did you bring any of the ghoul cultist bodies out with you?
Don't we still have the one guy? His torso?
Yeah, we have
Just
the
his torso.
the
You're bringing
the
that
head
back to
person.
Kortosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bring the body of her second in command as well.
Yeah. That being said,
Mhm.
we also didn't clean them up, so
Yeah. So the Builders League will find them.
Okay.
yeah.
I will never. He has a taste for expedition.
Okay. All right, give me a second here. Virgil's insisting on attention. Save that. All right, you get a couple of points with the Builders League. Not dealing with any of those. Yeah, Kortosh will be happy that you're bringing the torso back to him. And I'm kind of... He'll take it, and he's still using his old voice. And he'll kind of let you know that that's all I have for you for now. If I need anything, I'll send for you. You've done good. Well, the work is appreciated. And presumably heading back to your house. Or to your suite. You get back, and when you get back, there's like... I'm trying to remember if you guys set your alarms or anything.
We did.
I
But it's
want to
silly
say
not
that
to.
we did, but that's not 100%.
True. It's also been a long time, so I don't quite remember.
Yeah.
Or at the very least that you turned on the golem at the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
The fossil golem. There it is. Getting back. This isn't going to be a very high check, but give me perception checks.
I'm trying.
I'm gonna spend my other point because I'm not crit failing this.
Although, you know, we're all there, so it's fine.
True.
Still.
Oh, that's right. He saw stupefied. Let me take that off. There we go. You're gonna get back, and there's a couple of things you're gonna notice. You're very sure, like you guys are all pretty sure, like you're smart enough. It's like, okay, you make sure you lock the doors, turn the alarm system on, all that stuff when you leave. You get back, and it'll be one of those like you go to open the door, but it's already unlocked. It's like, what? You distinctly remember locking the door, and you're gonna get back in, and that Falso Golem statue you had is essentially in a pile on the floor.
I liked that go.
I mean,
it's the prick from upstairs.
I'm guessing yes, but what
I mean,
the
that's my
fuck?
immediate thought.
Theirs was the one directly above us, right?
Oh, they were up on the top floor.
Wow. Roger's petty enough to plant some C4 on the ceiling and just say fuck around and find out.
I mean, does anything else look to have been disturbed? Like, I can't remember if we even had any stuff there or anything, but
I mean, you guys took a few days to kind of get moved in and clear everything out.
yeah. Yeah, like, is anything tossed? Like, if we walk into, wasn't there a library? Like, is everything there?
Oh, there was a secret library. There was a
Yeah,
bunch of stuff.
yeah.
Before anybody leaves the lobby with the golem, Rodolph is going to send Hamster further in, and he's going to share sensors with Hamster in order to see if he can sniff out anything inside.
Oh, shimmy. So it'll take Hamster a few minutes to kind of check all like little nooks and crannies and everything else. There's no sign of anyone still here. Like the place looks clear. You're not finding any traps that you didn't already know about. Yeah. It's safe to enter.
Very strange. What do others think about going upstairs to ask them to sort of play dumb and ask them if they saw anything?
They just claim they didn't say anything.
Anything resembling playing dumb.
I'm sorry, I can't really hear you, Nick.
Rodolph is going to immediately put the kibosh on anything resembling playing dumb because we're already on the bottom rung of the Bloodlords.
Okay.
And if we do go to them, they'll just go, "Oh, you shouldn't like who us? Well, we didn't do that. Why would we do that?"
Well, yes.
We can't prove who it is. And we're amongst backstabbing pieces of shit.
We
are now backstabbing pieces of shit.
Yeah. We got rid of the hag's eye, didn't we?
Yeah.
Ah. If we look at the shops in town, is there an equivalent type thing? You know, the Mechatar Ring camera?
I have
Basically.
rituals I can perform to that effect.
Yeah, because clearly this was meant to send a message, right? Like, your shit isn't safe.
Yeah, 'cause hag's
Run
eyes
off, do you reckon you
are
could?
rare items. You'd have to hunt for a bit to find them.
Yeah, I just meant some equivalent type,
Right.
you know, but if Rodolph has a ritual or something he can cast, that would work too.
Yeah, I do believe you guys like you did it once before out in the wilds, or out in the field of maidens. Um,
Oh, that's right,
Elemental
that's
Sentinel.
right,
That's what it was.
right.
Yeah, you guys could set up Elemental Sentinel, Unseen Custodians, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Rudolph, how long to repower up that spicy crystal ball that we just borrowed?
I'm not arming a bomb in our home.
Is it our home if it's not safe?
It would be no
And who
safe.
said just arming it? I'm saying go through with the whole shaboom.
If I'm going to arm a bomb, I would much rather find who is responsible and set it up in there.
Whilst that would be lovely, I don't think this is the active one. I reckon this is multiple bloodlords testing the waters.
No, I think if there is only one bloodlord involved, it is the one we have been hunting this entire time.
Sorry, I didn't catch that last bit.
It would be the one that we've been hunting this entire time.
The one you've been hunting this whole time.
Yeah.
It's just really hard to hear. He's bad mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason we're in his sights, and I'm not entirely sure why. Like, because we don't know him. Like,
Refer
why
back
would
to
he have beef with us? I mean,
Because
except
we
in
are
the
the
generic
liberators, the
hierarchical
covenant
way.
working through.
Huh.
I mean, they're all backstabbing pieces of shit. Anything they can get to one up each other. Knock everyone
Yeah.
else down a peg.
Do I remember right that we can continue to do like lore research or research about people and sort of keep adding to our knowledge about them?
You absolutely can. In fact, it's
Yeah,
one
no,
of those
I
like
think we
it's
need to find
encouraged
out
to
more
do so.
about this dude.
Yeah.
For those who come after.
So we'll end up picking that up next session. But we figure
Yeah, I
you
was
guys
gonna
get
say-
in, you realize somebody broke in, smashed your security system. Looking around, it doesn't look like they took anything.
Yeah.
So,
No, they were making a point.
yeah.
But I wonder if Cortash, maybe not.
But next
I don't
definitely.
see the reason for it.
yeah. Next session, you guys will be level 13.
Woo-hoo.
Woo! And you'll have essentially like a week or two of downtime that we can do research or everything else, whatever you guys end up wanting.
Yeah. I think political What do they call it? Not psyops. Op research, oppo research.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when they want to dig dirt. I think we need to dig up some dirt about this guy, literally.
Doing some gathering